Okay, hi, this is Ray Ivey for Just Adventure, sitting here with my friend Ted Blegen, and we are going to take a look at The Vanishing of Ethan Carter, which is already really pretty, as we can see. Say hi, Ted.
Hi, and yes, it is very pretty.
It's very pretty. Are there any options that we like? I think I've already set, but yeah, I'm done with all that, so done. Let's get it rolling. Games comes very highly recommended. But I've heard it's kind of hard. Yeah, the game's a narrative experience does not hold your hand. In other words, if you're lame at adventure games, and if you're bad at figuring out puzzles, then you're going to be embarrassed. So you guys.
Carter, I didn't know, but he knew who I was. When the police won't help you and the priests don't believe you, you call on Paul Prospero. You call on me. If you're a kid like Ethan, you're right. Plenty do. Ethan's letter started out just like any other fan mail, but soon there were mentions of things no little boy should know about. There are places that exist that very few people can see. Ethan could have drawn a map. I hadn't entered Red Creek Valley yet, but already I could feel its darkness reaching out for me. Finding Ethan Carter wasn't going to be as easy as knocking on his door. I was too late for that. To find Ethan, I had to figure out what this place was trying to hide from me.
Okay, first of all, wouldn't you have to agree that it's a problem if the tunnel you're coming out of has like a ring of fire in it? That's not a good way to start.
Yeah.
And second, all adventure games should look like this. This is unbelievable.
Wow.
Adventure games don't get budgets like this very often. This is looks like a big budget game. Oh, okay.
Okay,
All right,
there are traps if you go off the track.
Let's see if there are traps everywhere I go. Because I see free movement. I immediately want to see, what's the limit of where we can go? Does it have sort of natural walls over here? I prefer that to just straight out invisible walls. Those are good Lord.
Something just hit you.
I wonder if that fuzziness is like a screwed up health. Oh, hang on. I see words over there. That says sense. Hold. Oh, getting a clue. Getting a clue. Are we? What else am I supposed to do now? Trap. Hold. Well, I'm holding it. How am I supposed to trap it?
I don't know.
What else does it want me to do?
Can you move around with that image?
I'm hitting my WASD. Nothing is happening.
Can you go forward?
Am I holding the wrong mouse button? Trap, hold.
The
Isn't
left
that
button?
implying the left
Left
button?
Left button,
Isn't that
yeah.
the left button? I am holding the left button, you son of a bitch.
And that thing's your mouse?
Yeah. Ted's not used to my weird mouse. I use a roller mouse, and it's very unusual if you're not used to it. Left mouse button, right, double click, right mouse scroll, copy, paste.
Can you scroll with the mouse?
I tried that too. So, right off the bat, I'm having an issue with, maybe I'm just in the wrong position. Left mouse button. It's the same shape.
What's in there? Is there something in there?
That's gray green pebbles. Maybe that's all we're supposed to see. I cannot move the camera. Oh, I can get it closer, but that's all.
It's also that. I wonder if that weird shape is going to come into play.
Yeah, maybe that's the clue, and maybe that's all it is. Okay. I didn't see one over here that went. Didn't I theoretically trip another trap over here?
I think it might have been a mine.
Oh, okay.
Because it would like kind of hit. Yep. See?
Oh no, sense.
Oh, it was a spike trap.
What did my sense say? Oh, is it maybe building this shape? Oh, maybe it's like a jigsaw. The more I do it, the more it's going to show me. Okay, awesome. Okay.
cool.
So then to me, that means I need to get off the trail and spill a little blood and get some clues.
Oh boy.
Since we're going to build our picture bigger. That's a little more, isn't it?
Yep.
Okay. All right. No idea what we're supposed to be doing yet. Wow, can I keep going this direction? Oh, there actually is a little trail here. Well, is this off the main trail? Let me go back to the road for a second.
It's absolutely gorgeous.
It's stupidly gorgeous. Okay, so we're on a train track. We've got...
Oh, boy.
Hello. I'm probably, if I could see my character, I would probably be just bleeding all over the place now.
Oh, that looks almost complete.
Yeah. Well, I mean, should I look for more trouble to get into before we go down the trail, or should I go ahead and go down the trail?
If there's one more trap, it might complete the picture or kill you. No.
So there's no jumping. It's not an action game, I don't think. Yeah, I want to know where they got the money to do this in an adventure game, because this is spectacular. The lighting is great. The movements of the plants I mean, that's one of the hard. I remember
stare at the leaves and the branches all day.
I remember years ago when I was at E3, 10 years ago, what a revelation it was to see, oh, you can go around this, so we can keep going on the tracks. Interesting. But the first game that I was in where vegetation like moved as you walked through it, and how so things have come a long way since then. All right, so now I've got a choice, and I'm always baffled by choices in games like this. We can continue to go on the train track, or...
There's a path to the right and a path to the left.
Is there a path? Oh, is this a path?
Looks like a path.
All right. Well, then, if this is a maze, we're following the rule of rights, which is you always turn right first.
I thought it was you always turn left.
Only losers do that.
Oh.
People that are not right with God turn left. I'm not seeing anything interesting.
Well, it's also the diversity of the vegetation is impressive.
Yeah, there is a lot of it. One of my first rules of good game building...
Wait, doesn't that look a lot like your vision? No, go turn to the left again. All the way to that there. Doesn't
this area?
The trees and that the way the pebbles looked?
I'm not recognizing it, but that doesn't mean
Oh,
you're
okay,
wrong.
maybe I'm wrong.
Well, one of my first rules of game building is you need to create a game world that I want to spend time in. That doesn't necessarily mean that it just has to straight be beautiful.
Go
What are
back
you looking at?
to over there.
What are you seeing?
I'm saying something. Keep going. Something. See? Oh, it's
I just think it's a slight discoloration.
You're right. It looked like it was glowing.
Yeah. So yeah, if you make a game world that's this beautiful, you already have me wanting to log into the game. That was one of the reasons why after I finished Borderlands, I didn't think I could play the second Borderlands game because the visuals are so monotonous. Okay, well, this is still the right. Okay, this is still the right. So we need to either do the straight one or the left. Let's do the left path before we do the big center tab. If I can find my way back.
Do you want to test boundaries and see what happens if you go over the edge?
Oh, I don't think it'll let me, but might as well try.
I didn't know if it was
We'll
stopping you or not.
see what happens. No, I was just being cautious, but it may stop me. Yeah, invisible wall. Boo! We hate invisible walls. But I guess sometimes they're hard to avoid. So yeah, it will not let me plunge to my painful death.
Invisible walls just might be your common sense telling you don't go over the edge.
Yeah. We are back at the train tracks, and yeah, we just can't kind of stop dwelling over how amazing this looks. Whenever I see games that look like this, I always want to say, I wish we could...
Red Creek Valley
Hang on.
seemed like a quiet, ordinary place. I've learned two things in my life. No place is truly quiet, and nowhere is really ordinary. Ethan warned me about that. Warned me not to be fooled by what I saw here. He didn't need to worry. I'd worked dozens of cases, hundreds. This would be my last one.
If that guy really thinks that's true about places, then all I can say is he's never been to Mahwah, New Jersey. But what was I yammering on about before he interrupted?
How it looked.
Oh, think how fun it would be to take a game like this back to a gamer in 1988 and show their brain would explode.
Oh, absolutely.
They would think it's video. Something is flapping up there. I just want to make sure. I have a. Wouldn't be surprised if I can't make it across the bridge all the way, but. Why is there all this dirt? It's like, you see that dust flying? This high up, really? Hell, maybe we can cross. Well, if we can, then I don't want to yet until we go and do that other. Do that other trail.
Is there a running command? The colors in the trees. Like
Skyrim was kind of brown, but it's also like tundra and north. You know, it's like Greenland. But yeah, imagine if Skyrim was in a place this colorful. That would be incredible. Though Skyrim was awesome.
Oh, I did enjoy it, but it was a little bit gray.
Now I feel like we're just going. Yeah, I don't know if this trail goes anywhere. Yeah, this trail's a red herring. So we do have to cross the bridge. Fine. Nice sound design going on here. Our footsteps sound good. The creaking of the wood frame of the bridge is nice. What's that? The wind emphasizing the loneliness of this world. It's empty, like.
Oh, there's a car.
Maybe
train car.
Flew in the car. I wish there was a run command. I'm not discovering them. Alright, slightly ominous music. Okay, that's pretty much blood on that train. So maybe it ran over Ethan Carter. Crankshaft fresh scratches recently used. Crank. Well, does it want us to play with the crank?
Maybe we need a crank.
It's missing a crank. Right?
But again, it's showing us where the crank is.
It's down on the water. Where's the bridge? Where's the bridge? Where's the bridge? It's right.
Bridge is right behind us.
It's right behind us.
So
We've got to go and it's the same direction as the dam.
So it's going to be down to the right, I think.
That's what I think too. Let's see. All right. There's the dam.
Yeah, it's basically going to be straight.
Straight below us?
Yeah.
Ooh, but let's enter first, shall we? But maybe we can't do anything with enter until we get the crank. Might as well look. Forward, back, WS. Turn off. Alright, I'm thinking nothing's going to happen until we get the crank. Would you agree?
I agree.
Exit. Alright, so the command turns orange when I can use the mouse button to do that command. So, can we just make our way down?
There's a path.
I don't see no path yet.
Well, this still might work. We can see how the dam is staying in perspective.
Oh, so we should keep going this way?
Yeah, I think it's going to be at the end of this path.
Huh.
But there's more stuff. Look at that.
Inspect. I think I will. Cut ties. Untied. Tied. No, no blood. So that one's the one on the left is rope. Can I take the rope? Can I make that rope turn orange so I can pick the rope up? Is there inventory in this game? Doesn't appear so. Either that or it's very fussy about, yeah, it doesn't look like I can pick this rope up.
I kind of like that part of the game is figuring out how to play.
Yeah, that's
And
clearly
there's
part
a
of what
blood
he's
path.
going for. Oh, that's a whole lot of blood. Oh dear, and that's a leg. That's a leg. So it's a kid's game. Severed legs, yeah. It's really a shame I can't put that severed leg in my inventory. Alright, let's see if we can find our crank down here. Oh,
man, there
boy.
it is.
Was he throwing? I don't want to. Jesus Christ, does that mean that he crawled? He crawled legless from here? And then somebody came and finished him off? Oh, man. Touch. Yeah, why not? That's all it's going to give us. So that's a glimpse of, I guess, what he looks like without his head bashed in. Not yet. Death scene. Disturbed by third party. Eroded by time.
Look at it slightly different.
Yeah, that does make it look like we can move around.
What was that zoom in thing you did before?
It's not really significant.
Yeah.
No. Anything on his pocket there that we want to look at? Well, I'm not seeing anything else. Let's try the head one more time. Yeah. I
That
don't know.
bubble is kind of odd where it appears.
Yeah, the bubble does. It's not wildly intuitive about where it goes. I think we're on the trail for our crank now.
Actually, getting a lot of flashbacks to Myst.
I was just about to say that. Of course, original Myst was slideshow, not pre-rendered. But did you ever play real Myst? They did a 3D version of it where you move through the world like this.
No.
Yeah, it was interesting though. It was still the same game, so I'm not sure how much more there was to experience there. All right, where's our crank? Is that your almost at it music? I don't see our crank.
It's a little bit over. There's a lot of rocks.
Well, that's as far as we can go, though.
I mean, to the other side.
Go the other direction.
Yeah, still by the water, I would say.
All right.
There it is.
It's back. It's our crank. Rotate, zoom, take. Okay. It looked like it was the same command for all three.
Okay, try I to see if there's an inventory now. Nope.
No. So we have an invisible inventory. That's awesome. I wonder if it's like Myst that you can only carry one thing at a time. Bring me the red pages.
Bring me the blue pages.
What do you suppose we're going to do in that little rail car? I mean,
Well, I can't imagine it going back over the tracks. I think it's going to go down towards where the body is.
yeah, maybe so. Let's see. So this is not a game for the impatient. Yeah, we've already touched the dead guy. Been there, done that. Severed legs. Yeah, we got it. Wish we could pick up the rope, but we cannot.
Oh, there's more room.
Either that or I didn't notice that much rope coming out before. those numbers there weren't some desperately important clue for a combination lock later. That 339 thing.
Well,
We know where it is now. Alright, let's see if this thing will run. And why we would want to run it.
and we didn't look in the back. Is there anything to look at in the back?
Looks like burnt planks.
Oh,
Oh,
You
no,
gotta put the-
I gotta put the crank in the crank hole. Oops. Alright. Crank! Awesome. Let's go somewhere for some reason. I don't think we can go forward, so...
try going forward anyway.
Okay. Very nice. Freedom of at least looking. Now, is it going to crash if we keep going at speed, or is it just going to stop? Let's find out. Or can we break this barrier, maybe?
Oh, stop.
Pretty smooth stop. Okay. S. Let's go backwards. Again, I'm not sure why we would, but... Look at the detail of the decayed upholstery on the cushions.
Oh wow, there's the threads.
A, it looks cool, and B, that's telling us that this is not a crime scene that happened... Well, a corpse doesn't look that old, but I mean, doesn't this look like it's been sitting for a long time?
Yeah, but the blood is kind of fresh.
Is that blood on the seats too? Do you think?
No, I think that's
It's rust, or...
I think that's just upholstery.
Okay, so alright, so very big deal. We couldn't do very much. Not
Maybe
quite sure.
maybe we need to get the body onto the thing. I don't know.
Well, let's take a look. So, let's look at this new position that we've got the car in. So we've got another, the tracks just end. We can't go through there either, can we? Well, we can't. The tracks are just done. We're past the body, or the ropes. Ooh, that wasn't there before?
We didn't go this far down.
Oh. Oh,
That's a
you're
separate leg.
right. Okay. Let's inspect the gas can. It doesn't look like we can pick the canister up because it doesn't turn orange. All right, what are we inspecting here? Dry grass. So...
Oh,
Oh, it means this is where the car was.
yes.
Does that mean we need to recover the position and we'll get a clue?
Yeah, I think we put the real car there. We'll do something there.
All right, well, let's try
That's
it.
kind of cool.
That is very cool. So I want to kind of stop when we get near that pole, right?
Mhm.
Well, that's cool. Let's see what that gives us. A little more? Do you think
A
it's
little more,
enough?
just a tad. Boom, I think we got it.
What?
Yeah, that was definitely a musical cue.
I'm not sure if we've gone far enough forward. If it's being picky, we probably need to go a little farther forward, don't you think?
Sure.
The dry grass end's kind of here, so let's go A little more. Though it gave us a sound cue, like we'd done something right. Maybe that was you almost, but not quite have it.
That was an even louder sound. Look at the canister again.
Alright, I'm just trying to look at the back here to see if we've come forward enough. Let me look at the canister again. It won't let me.
Yeah.
I just can't tell. What do you think the point of... Any ideas?
No, let's make that wall over there and see if there's anything.
The implication is that this car was sitting there for a long while, and that the grass got no sunlight under it. That grass is green, so this would be too far. But there's still some dead grass there. I'm going to nudge it more a little farther, just a little bit more.
Nudge it. You can get out without turning it on.
Yeah, I'm going to leave it running. I think it's been the same sound all 3 times. See, now we're past some of the burnt grass, so we certainly don't want to go any farther. I don't get what it wants us to understand or see or do here. Unless it's being...
Is that just a tree
That's just
stump?
a tree stump. Unless it's being incredibly picky about where it wants us to put this. And that seems a little bit fussy.
Oh, we also might not have done other steps.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay. Try the other side of the path, see what's
Yeah. Let's look over here. Well, maybe we shouldn't leave it on. That doesn't seem fuel efficient. Please turn it off if we're going to look at something else.
there. Ooh, I
What?
just had an idea.
What?
On it, is there an obvious place where you would pour in fuel?
Well, let's look around the whole thing and see.
Because is that lining it up with the gas can too?
Well, but that doesn't make much sense. You could just pick the gas can up. It's not like it's a fuel dispenser.
I know. I'm just saying, if we're recreating a scene of a crime, this is where they poured it in and dropped it, and then got into the thing and made it go. I'm just
Well, no, I
thoughts.
get what you're saying. I get what you're saying, but all right, I'm going to turn it off for now. I'm not sure what it wants us to do in here. Yeah, we get it. Big sound. Very impressive, but you're not giving us any other feedback.
still might be missing a piece.
Yeah. Well, and I'm not sure if we should... Is there more down here that we can go to or not? Let's just see if we can go around the corner here. Though I'm now wondering if we need to do more exploring on the water.
Enter. Oh.
There is a divot in the rock, and the dirt is fresh. So it wants us to look for that. Okay, in this whole environment, it wants us to look for a rock. This environment that is full of rocks. It wants us to find a rock that fits that divot. Nice. There's nothing but rocks everywhere you look.
But they're not that rock.
I guess. Wow, this is kind of spooky and pretty. I also like well, you already commented on the lighting. I think it's cool how the game is sort of adjusting the lighting in a way that feels sort of like real world, in terms of you're over here by these rocks and the sun's not getting to you, so it's a lot darker than it was when you were on the bridge out exposed. That's nice.
It really creates a mood well.
Well, and it's also just very smart game physics. I have no idea where I'm going or what I'm looking for, except I'm trying to look for a rock that will fit our divot, I guess. Did the guy's head get bashed in with a rock, maybe? Should we go look around his head again?
Did they get a bastion with the train? Or, I mean...
I think his legs were ripped off by the train. And then, remember how his head was bashed in?
Yeah.
Maybe it was finished off with a rock. Where is it letting me go up here? It's awfully dark for exploration, if that's what it wants me to do. Awfully dim up here for exploration.
We don't want to be eaten by a group.
Yeah, exactly.
But again, another type of weed.
Yeah, this place has an ecology. Well, if I don't find something quick, I'm tempted to go back and look at our dead guy again and look near his head.
There was also a path if we're looking towards this area, there's a path to the left that we didn't do. That was by where the train was, or right where the end of the bridge was. It went both ways. It went to the right and to the left.
Yeah, I don't know what we're supposed to be discovering over here. Like I said, it's awfully dark for discovery, so let's go back to the road. If I can find back to the road. Hang on, what's that?
Something glowing.
Okay, hand.
Okay, it looks like you can choose. So, I think you found the first one. Now try the one at the bottom. Okay, the one right below.
Got it. The
Whoa!
Sorry, it's probably not wildly appropriate language, but that was really weird.
And
This
it's
is
still
really
there.
weird and
It's
creepy,
still
and
there.
he wants me to. Okay, there's
Just
something
got
really
goosebumps
wrong
all over.
with it. Yeah, that's really creepy and scary. All right, I'm following you, buddy. This is really creepy.
Okay, that's not fair. He can run, but you can't.
And he can appear and disappear. Where'd he
He
go?
went up to the right. I might be wrong.
Yeah, I lost him.
Nope.
There he is. Where are you taking us, Mr. Weird, Creepy Spaceman?
To the right. He's still in vision. He's right there. See the light? There you
Where are you leading me? And why am I just following you like I trust you?
go. No.
I know, sometimes this accidentally spins, as you can see. I didn't do that on purpose. There it is. Alright, it starts to feel like we're going around in a big circle, buddy, so I hope we're not supposed to catch you, because that does not appear like it's going to happen.
We'll be over there.
Isn't this the area where we first found him? You're taking us in a big circle, aren't you, creep?
I don't think so.
If we see that lit up panel again, I'm going to be annoyed.
Have you tried shift running?
Thank you.
Whoa!
The hell? Is that his spaceship?
Go to it.
Dig me, dig. Oh my god. Oh my god, we're in the spaceship? Okay, this just got really, 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 really weird. Oh, wow. Okie dokie, we're in a spaceship now. Oh my god. That's pretty freaking weird. It's, oh my god, it's full of stars. Are we going through some wormhole?
Or just, you know, wash cycle.
This looks like a wormhole to me. Well, this sure took a turn for the what the hell just happened.
Oh, look at even the solid stuff seems transparent.
Where?
Isn't it, or is it just reflected light? Okay, it's just reflected.
It's reflected. Oh my god. Oh my god. So there's a bunch of these little pods like we're in, and where are we going? Over to the Horsehead Nebula or something? Okay, I have to say, that is not where I thought this game was going.
Ooh.
How about you? Zoom is... It's not doing so good. Okay, there we go. Beast had fangs, but was heavy and slow, so when it saw the light in the sky, it waited, thinking the light would go out. Like the others before it, when it did not, the beast rose up on its legs, went to the place where the fire was still burning. As the orange light died, another took its place. This one was blue, a bright and pure blue that the creature had only seen along the edges of the stars. The beast showed its fangs, and the light vanished. A moment later, the light appeared again between the trees. The beast... Okay. Rotate. What's that button it wants to do for space? There we go. That's a little easier. Chase it deeper into the forest. Is the beast that the guy in the spacesuit we just chased?
Beast had fangs.
Well, he had a...
Get out of my room, Travis!
Stories. Always with the stories.
Get out!
I read the Fangs one. I liked the Beast. At least he gets to leave this goddamn place.
What?
Whoa.
So we're not in space anymore? Are we back by the bridge? I know there's something for us to read there, but... Holy moly. Abstruse tales, that's funny. But look what's on the cover. 1964. Yellow Hills of Mars by Douglas Spalding, Julian West. What's the button it wants me to do for rotate? Left is put back, right is zoom.
Is rotate moving the mouse around. So put the text back.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's so dark, I can't see it.
Yeah, because you have the text up. Here, hit space again.
Oh, duh.
Ah.
Nothing there. Oh, okay. All right, put back. There's another one.
That's...
I'm just going to read it. That's the one we just... Yeah,
yeah,
that's it.
go,
That's the
no,
one
wait.
we just-
I want you to rotate it.
Yeah, I do too.
Oh, whoa. There was a second part of it.
Oh, sorry.
So chase it deeper in the forest. Now hit space again.
You're right. The trees turned where the beast pointed at the needles, but the tops of the trees lowered and dug in the ground. Trunks and roots were raised into the air. The ground disappears. The beast realized it would never use its fangs again. Interesting.
Now rotate that. Ooh.
That's the other
That's
part of the
it,
text.
okay.
Okay, nice. Okay. So, I'm a little discombobulated because we were just in a spaceship.
Saving scene.
We're going to go out and see where we are now. It feels like we're in the same environment in general, but I don't know how close we are to the water now. And is this a covered bridge up here? Is this just a little pavilion? Let's see what it is.
Yeah, that got trippy really fast.
Yeah, it really did.
Where's the dam?
All found the railroad tracks. This is a train station. Duh. Well,
I don't see the dam.
I don't see the dam either, but yeah, it's hard to tell which part of the lake.
Is that it off to the right?
That could be it. Yeah, that could be it. All right, so we've got to relax and explore this whole area.